Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mike's Garage. Today, I am taking the 64 out because Piper, yes, that's right, my daughter Piper, went to the mall with friends today. She needs to be picked up, so what a great reason to take the 64 for a cruise. So that's what we're gonna do. And she'll probably think it's kind of, well, I think it's kind of cool too, because I never get to drive him, or I shouldn't say never get to drive him. I don't drive him enough. There we go. There's a difference. Oh, I love this car. Oh, man, she smells great. Yeah. Hope if I got the key out. All right. She's rolling. Well, she's not rolling yet. There we go. No pressure. Don't hit anything. Know your surroundings. This is why I like backing in. It's a lot easier when you have no mirror on your passenger side to back in. There we go. Around the truck. Yeah. Now we're talking. She has no idea what I'm picking her up here. You know what's funny? When you're looking for, oops, I did this wrong. When you're looking for your shoulder belt and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it doesn't have shoulder belts. Just a lap belt. Yep, just a lap belt. Here we go. Ready to go. Fire in the hole. Pump 1, 2, 3. And just like that, she's running. Gotta love old cars. Until they break down, then you don't really have to love them. I'm gonna guess she's at the mall. Let's head to the mall. Just like that. Off to the mall. And I'm in gear. Well, not in reverse. When I say I'm just in gear. I should top this thing up with gas too. Maybe I should go to Costco. Last time I was at Costco, I stalled it and it didn't want to start right away because it was hot. And I had the old battery in it and the battery died and it was embarrassing. I had to get pushed out of there, and I never thought to bomb start it, which is really ridiculous because I mean that would have been the easiest thing to do. Oh, and there's my stupid dog barking at me as I leave. Yeah, never thought to bomb start it, which would have been the easiest thing to do. Got it jump started, made it out to the road, stalled it again. Yep, waited for Andrew to bring me a battery. And then I thought about it, I was like, why didn't I just bomb start it? Anyways, not used to the old school manual transmission, I guess. She brought me a battery, we jumped it off the battery she brought me, and then we fired her right up. Drove her home, it was all good. But yeah, I got a new battery now, so hopefully shouldn't happen again. I don't think. But it's times like this when I wish I didn't live on a gravel road. But oh well, what do you do? It's about time I took Prince out, stretch his legs anyways. Yep. Class 64. Class 64. We'll get to the highway eventually. Just take it slow. Surprise Piper in this car, and well, unless Andrea tells her. I don't know. This is a hoot. It's a hoot car. And it's September already, so it probably won't last long before I have to put it away for the winter. Although I'm not afraid to drive it on my roads in the winter, as long as there's no salt. I don't want to drive it on the highway where there's salt. On a road with like compact snow, yeah, not a big deal. Salt, nah, that's a whole different story. Salt's bad. But anyways, we'll carry on. Looks good, and here we go. Yeah. A little rusty. There we go. Hate hearing the rocks clean out of the tires. The beautiful smells of summer. Well, we picked up the girl. I'm just letting some people in because it's a polite thing to do. Good karma, y'all. Y'all know about good karma? We like good karma. Now let's burn some of the cobwebs out. Nobody likes cobwebs in their old car. Right, Piper? I didn't know any better. I think he runs better when I'm opening it up a little bit. Get the RPMs up over 4,500. Because I mean, redline is 6,500, but I don't know how this engine was built because I didn't build it, so I don't know how far I should go. I would assume they built it the same. Looks like the cam is the same as what it was made with, according to the parts list I've got. So, yeah, and you know what they say, you got to make them work. You baby them too much, and they don't like it. You got to drive your cars. I'm not saying you have to rat bag your cars, but you got to drive your cars. I think there's a difference. I once had a friend that had a little pickup, and he drove it with the RPM so low to save fuel until, like, I don't know if he was babying it or thought he was babying it, but he ended up killing the engine. Ended up having to get it rebuilt because he babied it too much. So there's such a thing as babying it too much. I gotta keep it revved up a little bit at the light though, because stalling in the fast lane is not fun. Ask me how I know. Part of the reason why Tucker won't ride with me anymore.
Coward.
Car definitely has long legs. It likes to get up and dance. Everybody dance now. No. We're not. I kind of want to go in the fast lane, but the light's changing. But if it's going to stall, I'd rather it stalled in the slow lane. I shouldn't talk like that because I don't want it to stall. But this is a light where it stalled on me, which is why Tucker doesn't like to ride in Prince. Because he's running about 200 degrees, which is a little warm. It'll drop down to 180 though once we get some air flowing through it. One thing about Corvettes, they like to run hot, to the point where Corvette actually changed the temperature gauge so that they had it, I think normal was 160 once upon a time, and then they bumped it up to 180 in the center so that way people wouldn't think that it was overheating. But, what do you do? It's a beautiful day for a cruise. Let's go through the construction zone where the highway is like falling into the ravine. It's generally not good. It's a good opportunity to open it up though. Maybe. Except there's cars. This person didn't get the memo that you could resume speed. Well, I guess technically there's the sign that says you can resume speed. So now we got the memo. Just want to let him bark a little bit. Burn out the carbon. I don't think it has any carbon, but it's a good excuse. Might be a little bit windy, but it's a lot cooler with the windows down than the windows up. This is a testament to how fast this car could really go, guys. So I'm cruising along about 65 miles an hour at 2,500 RPM, and it goes, oh, you probably can't see it. So there we go, 2,500 RPM, about 65 miles an hour, 62 miles an hour, and yeah, I think Prince has got some pretty long legs. So, oh look, no cars. Isn't that a shame? Just drop her down a little bit, burn some of that carbon out. You know, just bring her up to the speed limit. It's always good to get the carbon out of your carburetor. Well guys, that's it, we're back. I gotta say, it felt really good to get Prince out there. You know what, I think it actually drove a little bit better with winding it up. You know, normally I don't rev it past probably 4,500 RPM-ish. And I didn't go that much higher than that, but I did lay into him a little bit more, and it almost seemed like it idled at the lights a little bit better, although I still like to keep it revved up because it seems like it idles low, and it does idle, and then you step on it, it kind of bogs and it goes blah. But it never stalled this trip, but it has in the past. So that's that's the only reason why I say that. But yeah, she did good. When I say she, I mean he, because we call him Prince. But just, oh, look at that. Look at that. Just beautiful. Just a beautiful piece of art. That's really what these Corvettes are, is art. It was a time when cars had style. You know, you can talk about the Tesla Plaid version, fastest 0 to 60, but this car looks like it's going 0 to 60 in 2 seconds standing still. So there's no Tesla that looks this good. You know what? You just can't beat the style of the 60s, hands down. Just absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, So anyways, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, cheers.